We'll do one more example with graphing. So we'll start off again with step 1 with symmetry. And we're going to replace x with negative x. And if we do that with parentheses, being careful, we see that we end up exactly like the beginning, so it's even. And again, even means that it's symmetric around the y-axis. If you fold it on the y-axis, the left half and the right half would line up. So then we'll look at step 2. And step 2 is the y-intercept. So we'll make x be 0. And that gives us the point 0, 0. We'll look at step 3. That's the x-intercept. So make 0, y be 0. And again, I multiply by the denominator so I can get rid of the fraction. But 0 times x squared plus 2 is just 0, so I get 0 equals x to the 4th, or just x equals 0 again. So now we're ready to look at the asymptotes. So I'm going to get some room here so I can show some work for my asymptotes. So for my vertical asymptote, I want to take the denominator and set it equal to 0. So if I subtract 2 from both sides, take a positive and negative square root, I get the square root of a negative 2. Well, that's not a real number, so there's no vertical asymptote. Look at step 5 with the horizontal asymptote. Remember, that's about the degrees. The degree on the top is 4, and the degree on the bottom is 2. And if the degree on the top is bigger than the degree on the bottom, there's no horizontal asymptote. So we haven't really found a lot so far in our first 5 steps. So we're going to have to use some points. The only point we have is this 0, 0 spot. And the other thing that we know that's going to be helpful is the fact that this is even. So anything we get on the right, we can mirror on the left. Let me make some room so we can find some points. So step 6 is just about finding whatever points we need. Let's just start with maybe x equals 1. So I'd have 1 to the 4th over 1 squared plus 2. That gives me 1 over 3. So I have the point 1, 1/3. So it's maybe right there. Now remember, because it's even, the same point would be over here, or negative 1, 1/3. Let's try x equals 2. So we'd have 2 to the 4th over 2 squared plus 2. 2 to the 4th is 16. 2 squared is 4 plus 2 more is 6. So that would be 2 and 2.7 about. 2 and 2.7. So something like that. And again, because it's even, that same point is going to be over here, negative 2, 2.7. So you can see we're starting to get a shape like a parabola. And that's our graph. Example 8 was about slant asymptotes, and we're going to skip that. That won't be on the test, and it won't be in your homework. So that finishes our 3.5 notes.